maybe supervised by the state, we can now see how we're going to, curtail some of the challenges our people are faced with in the market.
I know very well, not just for the January 7 campaign, it will be something which going to have the government, 40 on a pressure in terms of, honoring respecting that petition. Let's know, after the 7th of January, what the organization thinks of it, to go on to get the government fully involved, government attention after the 7th of January.
So that's why tomorrow you are also invited at our headquarters. Tomorrow we are signing, and tomorrow moving forward, we are signing what we call Solidarity MOU, Solidarity Agreement with the Patriotic Entrepreneurs of Liberia. I have to be one of the strongest pillars of this struggle. We are signing it with the Liberian Shipping Association or Shippers Association in the United States. We are signing it with the Florida Chamber of Commerce of the United States. Tomorrow we're signing like 15 to 20 organizations. So moving forward, January 7th is just to present a petition. But moving forward, there will be activity leading up to the full establishment of the Business Development Authority. We are going to set up what we call the Economic Action Committee. The Economic Action Committee will tell us that Friday, all businesses will be closed, and trust me, we're going to make sure all businesses will be closed. So each district will have 5 representations or representatives at the level of the Economic Action Committee. So it will be 73 times 5. And these people will be there to hold their district leaders, their district lawmakers, including the states, accountable for issues that are affecting us in the private sector. Issues ranging from peddling, contracts, finances, you understand, and trade facilitation, financial instruments for Liberians to do businesses. So the 5 members of each district will come together to sit and discuss the issues at a particular point in time with the states and our lawmakers. We already have them, but the Economic Action Committee is already set up, but they haven't been endorsed. So right after the petition ceremony, we are going to be certificating them to induct them, so they can go through the induction process, so they can now sit down to strategize, as we always do, to strategize as to how to move this. So this is an ongoing process. January 7th is just the beginning of what we are we have decided to do, or what we are here to do. So this is how we are. So for me, I'm the founder of the the Patriotic Entrepreneurs of Liberia. I've been into the civil society organizations, or I've been into civil advocacy since 2015. I've been into this for the Liberian people. So those who know me, they already know that it has nothing to do with political party. In fact, the Economic Action Movement, our aim is to distance ourselves from the mainstream political attention that is in the country. So moving forward, we will advise Liberians that are in the private sector, instead of wearing a political garment, going out there to call yourself as a businessman, calling yourself seditious, calling yourself UPs, we want you to join the Economic Action Movement for the benefit of our economy. So we are not stopping Liberians that are doing businesses from affiliating with politicians or political party. But if you join the Economic Action Movement, your affiliation with the Unity Party will clearly be spelled out that he is there because of the economy. If you join the CDC, your affiliation with the CDC will be clearly spelled out. We don't want Liberians that are doing businesses in the private sector to be marked by politicians and political actors as politicians like you claim. Because business people, all political parties are our party. I've worked with all political leaders in the country, and I will continue to work with all political leaders. I don't have a particular political party. Even if there is a coup d'etat today, I will work with the coup leader. because I'm a businessman. We are business people. We don't care about this high tension political issue. What do we say? The man is a UPIS, the man is a sedition, the man is, no. We are in the market. Everybody buys for the people in the market. So if you're going to buy in the market, are you going to ask who are sedition here if you are a sedition to buy? Are you going to ask who are UPIS if you are UPIS to buy? So we don't care about the hardcore political tension where, the political surrogates will always team people. When they see you because of hunger, they team you to be a sedition, they team you to be a UPIS. No, business people, we love it with everybody. If you come to power today, we are going to love it with you because that's the only tools we have to love it with political actors and politicians to carry our business through.
Let's talk about your event, the 7th to the 10th of January, the meeting of petition the president, Joseph Boakai, around that the jobs and small businesses have been given to visitors. Tell us, what's the main intent of this entire petition program that's coming up, and what could be the gain or the advantages when it comes to small business and local businesses that have been nationalized, but those big business or those businesses you think they control their foreigners?
So you see, this is what we want to achieve. We want to achieve a total economic emancipation. We want to emancipate our people in the private sector. We want to create jobs in the private sector. We believe that there are over 200,000 jobs in the private sector. We want to ensure that foreign investors in the country follow the National Investment Act of 2011. If you are an investor, there are thresholds that you cannot pass. You have to invest according to our national investment policy. We just want the law to be enforced. We don't want foreigners doing retail. Retail are peddling. That's what we call peddling. We don't want foreigners to do retail in our market. All those stores that you see on Camp Johnson Road, on Rana Street, Benson Street, and Cinco, they are showrooms. They are not retail. So the policy that every government will come and play with the issue of the liberalization policy, we want to stop it. That act that they will come and play with the liberalization policy, giving Abia right to do retail when Abia is the major importer. Giving Lucky Pharmacy to do retail when Lucky Pharmacy is the major importer of pharmaceutical products in the country. We feel that it is an affront to Liberians in the private sector that are struggling to survive. We want all the foreign businesses to move back into the warehouses. We cannot be going to China to buy for the Chinese, and the Chinese are in Liberia doing peddling and door-to-door selling. Retail businesses are just intended or meant for the citizens that are struggling. So instead of me going to Guinea to buy, if you have a Guinean warehouse in Liberia, I'll go right there to the Guinean warehouse. If you have a Malian warehouse, I'll go right there. Ivorian warehouse, I'll go right there. If you have a Nigerian warehouse, I will go right to the Nigerian warehouse. Why should I be going to Balogu market to buy? And then I come here and see the same people that I'm buying from in Balogu competing with me on the market. Anything I bought in Balogu for $5, the man is selling here $3, and no one is there to checkmate him. No one is there to tell him that what you're doing is wrong. That's the reason why the Economic Action Movement launched the Economic Justice Campaign. This Economic Justice Campaign will go a long way. It will go beyond 2029. It will go beyond 2039. It will go forever. So our intent, like you said, is to ensure that foreigners don't do businesses that are below the belt, especially retail businesses, especially unskillful laborers' jobs. Foreigners cannot be laying blacks in our country when Liberians can lay blacks. Foreigners are not supposed to open used car engine in the country when Liberians are used car repairers or used car mechanics. Why will you come from Lebanon and open one small little shop and open used car? The National Investment Act of 2011 clearly spell out that unless you have a dealership like Toyota Garage, you can bring Toyota mechanic from Japan. But how will you, as an investor, come here and open one old Nissan and above for $3,000 to fix it? You are not an investor. You are a peddler. We want to see all these peddlers going back and putting back, our country economy in the hands of Liberians. Liberians are 73% shareholder in the retail market. We don't need investors in the retail market.
Are you also aware